All right, guys. We are live. Just give me a couple of minutes. Let's wait for people to join us as I'm doing a couple of few things, right, to settle in. I just kind of wanted to make sure that you guys know that we're here and that we're ready to go. So, excuse me, guys. Let me just go ahead and make sure that everything is working properly, right? We want to make sure that everything's working properly, and we're gonna get started in just a second. We got a little backtracked a little bit, but hey, for those of you who don't know me, welcome. My name is Nestor Nidome, right? I'm also known as a Make Money from Home Dad, and the MakeMoneyFromHomeDad.com. And hold on for just 1 second. Hold on for just 1 second. I am trying to see if we are live, if everything's working properly. This is a good chance for you guys to go grab something to drink, right? I already have my drink right here, and for you guys to go ahead and get something, something to write on. That'd be perfect for you guys to get something to write on, some notes, because I'm gonna be teaching you something great today. We're gonna be going over some amazing training today, and you guys are gonna want to be ready for it. All right, and also I'm the founder of Elite Marketing Academy, just in case you guys didn't know, right? And also co-founder of Elite Marketing Academy, Terrence Freeman, is going to be, there you go, is going to be coming in a short while, and he's going to be sharing something with you. If you have any questions, right, you need any help and you're struggling or something, scroll this video up a little bit, and you should see a comment section where you can write any question you have, anything that's on your mind, and we're gonna be checking it out and making sure that we are answering any question you may have. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm making sure that everything is in here. Hey, you know what? While we're waiting for also for more people to show up, make sure that if you're on the live recording right now, or you're listening to the recording. Make sure that hey, hit those share buttons, man. Make sure that you're sharing it with share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it also on LinkedIn. That would be awesome. It will be great, right? I mean, and people will love you for it, because they're gonna be like, wow, thank you for sharing this information. The training is gonna be amazing. All right, so make sure that you guys are go ahead and sharing this stuff. Let me post something in our Facebook group, right, with the Elite Marketing Academy. If you haven't yet, if you're part of the Elite Marketing Academy, you know what? Awesome, congratulations. I'm also going to be announcing some great things. But also on the side of the question, you'll find a gift that you can receive for just being here, for showing up. It's a free gift. Go ahead and click on it. It's going to be a free PDF for you guys. But also on the bottom it says click here to become a cadet. If you are not yet a cadet, I urge you to click there. That way you can become and request entrance into the academy. We'll let you into the Facebook group, and inside the group there's a lot of training. There's a lot of stuff going on. We can ask more questions. You get one-on-one help. On Thursdays we get on the Zoom or on the Hangouts, where we help you more on a one-on-one basis, right? Where we can see your face, we can see what's going on. But what I want you to do right now, hey, you know what? Say hello in the comment section, even if you don't have a question. I would love to be able to see who's here, and be able to be like, hey, you know what's going on. But you know what, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I like to do, and this is how it's gonna go, is we like to congratulate and welcome the new cadets that joined us since last Tuesday, right? These are the cadets who joined us, who made a decision to get on our group since last Tuesday. Okay, so and I want to welcome every single one of you. I'm really bad with pronouncing names, okay? So I don't want to butcher your name, but I'm going to try my best to pronounce it good and clearly. If I do a mistake, hey, you know what? Correct me, all right? Correct me. I want to say it great, okay? So the first one is Johan Navarro. I want to congratulate you. June Wilshire, congratulations and welcome to the Academy. Sandra G. Peralta, welcome. Miss Queen Kelly, welcome to the Academy. Chris Wallen, Pankaj Gadgi, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that name incorrectly. Amber Core Walton, welcome. And welcome, guys, welcome. That is it. Those are our newest cadets. If you are part of the Academy already, hey, you know what? go welcome them. Say, hey, welcome to the academy. Make them feel welcome. And with that, my friends, let's go ahead and get started, right? We love to be able to congratulate and welcome every single one of you guys into the academy, because we appreciate you. If it wasn't for you guys who are here, there wouldn't be an academy, right? The reason that we're here in the academy is because we want to be able to show you everything that we know, everything that we've been accumulating over the years in our knowledge, and want to pass it down to you. Why are we doing this? Hey, because we know what it is to be just getting started in this industry, or to be in there for some time yet not being able to get results, right? I still remember times when I wanted to just grab my computer, just toss it into the wall, right? Because I was so frustrated because I couldn't get any traffic, any leads, and let alone any sales, right? And so that's kind of what I'm gonna talk to you. That little training that we're gonna do today is I'm going to teach you how to do this stuff, okay? Very briefly, of course, right? This is just an hour show, right? This is just an hour hangout. And if you want to be able to learn more, discover more, right? If you're a cadet already, hey, you know what? The free training is in the back office. It's under the file section in the back office. And so what I'm going to do right now, let me go ahead and make sure that we're going on this. What I want to do is actually show you the back office, right? I want to show you what's going on when it comes to I want to show you how the campus, right? What we call it in the campus, and it's going to be great things, because right now we're actually working on a membership site. It's going to be a free membership. It's going to have the free membership site, section where you're gonna the free training that we're getting. Now you're gonna be able to access it in there. But we're gonna have so cool stuff. It's gonna be very clean, very direct. You're gonna be able to access a lot of tools and things like that for your success. Okay, so let me go ahead and go here into the Elite Marketing Academy. I want to make sure that you guys are watching me, are watching what's going on, right? Making sure that you guys are seeing, and so you guys can get a little tour very quickly. This is gonna take only about like 5 minutes or so. But what I want to do is I want to make sure that all of you guys who are new to the academy are really familiar of what is going on and where things are at, right? But let me see, it's still a little slow, my computer, so just give me 1 second, and we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start going to share my screen with this, right? And we're gonna get into the training, because I know you guys are here because you guys want to learn more about how to generate traffic, leads, and sales. And my friends, look, it takes a lot, it takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of action, okay? But the truth is, it's not that difficult. It's actually pretty simple once you understand the concept, once you understand what traffic is, once you understand what affects traffic, what type of traffic you're talking about, and also once how do you capture that traffic, how do you create leads, how do you generate leads with that traffic, and then how do you follow up with that traffic, with those leads to convert them into sales. Once you understand that flow, the flow of that funnel, you're gonna see that that it's actually very simple. It just takes action. It just takes you going out there. And sometimes sometimes you might not know what actions to take, and that's kind of what's stopping you. And sometimes you might not even know what actions you might know that, but you're just thinking that it might be a little bit more difficult than what it really is. So this is why what I want to do today is I want to make sure to simplify things for you, to show you how simple things are. And once you understand this stuff, then you're gonna see how easy it is. Okay, so let me go ahead and let me see if this is ready so I can show you guys the online campus, right? It's we're using a Facebook group for right now. We're not even in our pre-launch, right? We're just getting started. We're just putting everything together, and it's just Terrence and I. So that's why it takes a little longer for things to be going. But this is one thing that I will share with you is that Terrence and I, we are very, very dedicated to your success. We are people who don't quit, right? We're people who keep going no matter what's going on. And so even though it might take a little longer than usual, right, to set things up, making sure that we have our membership site up and have all those trainings up or something like that, eventually we will have all that stuff, and you will be mesmerized by the amount of value that we're giving you guys. Okay, so just stay tuned. And we're gonna just bombard you with a bunch of value, right? So let me go ahead and share my screen really quickly in order for you guys to see this. If you guys see my screen, go ahead and put in the chat room. Yes, I see your screen, and that way we can see. So let me see if there's anything right here, right? Okay, cool, awesome. So let me go ahead. So here is the group, right? If you when you click on the link, it'll when you click on that right here. Watch. Let me show you. When you click right here, it says click here to become a cadet. What that's gonna take you is gonna take you over to the group, but you're not gonna have access. But just click on the access, request access if you're still not in the group, and we'll either Terrence and I we're gonna welcome you into the group. Once you're in here, if you are a cadet or not a cadet, so once you're in here, well, what you'll see is a lot of stuff going on. See, you'll see that we have our group stuff right here, like our the event. We have some of the mindset calls. This mindset call we do them every single day from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Terrence does them on Saturday at 3 p.m. East Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, right? So there's more information right there if you guys want to do that mindset call. This me at the beach, sharing some from the beach yesterday, which actually is pretty cool because I met Mark Cuban. He was jogging, and I kind of stopped him and we talked. but yeah, so there's information right there. You guys are more than welcome to post things. I know that some of the cadets have posted questions and things like that, and so we help them. And then this is where you access the events, photos, and then files. This is the important part. Files right now. All of our training training is right there under the file section, right? Soon all this stuff is actually gonna go into our membership site. So and then we're gonna put it a little bit more where it makes more sense. But for right now, we're using a Facebook group to gather all this information. But there's a bunch of other PDFs. As you can see, there's a lot of information in here. And then your course, Online Marketing 101 to start is right here. All right, so you gotta want to start with this one. And then we also have some Instagram training. Instagram Marketing 102. This is great training that you guys want to go ahead and take advantage. So if you're not a cadet already, make sure you are. You get in there, and if you are, make sure that you go through that training. So let me go back. Bam, there I am. I see myself again. All right, so that's great, guys. So what I want to go through right now that I gave you the little tour, right? The little tour of the back office, right? We are going to go ahead and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this, this generating traffic, leads, and sales for you guys. Okay, so are you guys ready? Write in the chat. Are you ready? Right? Are you excited? Right? Are you excited to start generating this traffic, start generating these leads, and start generating, converting these leads into sales? If you're ready, say yes or say aye in the chat room, right? I want to make sure you guys are ready. Okay, so we're gonna start with traffic very quickly. Okay. And traffic is something that sometimes could be, misunderstood because we don't have a concept of what traffic is, okay? And to make it as simple as we can, traffic is some, online traffic is when you get, this is what I consider traffic, okay? You have a bunch of eyeballs like on Facebook, okay? You have a bunch of eyeballs on Facebook or Google or Instagram or YouTube, right? There's a bunch of people out there. These people, they want something. Some of them are wanting to buy. Some of them are looking for the exact product that you have. You gotta think about that, okay? This is why we call, target marketing, all right? There are people right now, probably millions of people who are looking for the specific product you have, right? If you're in a real estate, hey, they're looking for a house to sell or they're looking for a house to buy, right? If they are, if they say you're in a weight loss industry, there are people who are trying to lose weight. There are people who are trying to gain weight and gain muscle, right? There are people who are wanting to get the shakes or exercise, right? There are people who want to make money. They want to learn how to make money. They're looking for a business opportunity, right? There are people who are, I mean, it doesn't matter what business you're in. There's people right now in this very instance, they're like, oh my gosh, I have my credit card ready. I'm ready to buy, right? When you go to the store, you can see how much people are buying. So, get away from this mentality that that there is no money, that there's a lack, there's an abundance. Okay, there's people who are actually right now looking for the exact product that you have. Okay, so now these people are out here, and your job online is to grab their attention, right? So a lot of people sometimes think that creating traffic is just putting an ad out there, right? Putting an ad and see if people, how many people you reached, right? To me, traffic, the reality, real traffic is when I put a picture on Instagram or do something that grabs their attention, and they click on the link that I'm sharing. All right, they clicked on the link that I'm sharing, and they go and they see my opt-in page or landing page, right? We call it a landing page. All this is on the Online Marketing 101. Okay, if you're just a beginner, if you don't know what I'm talking about, we do provide in like a dictionary that where it's like a bunch of words in there that we give as a free as a free gift inside the academy. It's part of your course, right? That has all the jargon from online marketing, right? So if any of the stuff like that, if you're a cadet, get in there and make sure you check that out, okay? And so here's the thing. So when somebody clicks, it's because they're kind of raise their hand and say, hey, you know what? I'm interested in what you got, right? I'm interested in what you got. Right there, when somebody just clicked, that's when you created traffic. And this is how I realized it, right? For a long time, when I just got started, I would get very disappointed because I was focusing on sales. Actually, I was focusing on the money. And this is why they say don't focus on the money, right? Focus on helping people, focus on the traffic, focus on doing things, right? On your daily actions. This is why I didn't understand. A lot of people, yeah, you don't want to focus on the money because the money will come, right? The money is a byproduct of the actions and the value that you provide, okay? And so that's at the end, right? But I was focusing on the money, like everybody, and also I was focusing on the leads. And I was like, man, how come I'm not getting any leads? And why am I not making money, right? First of all, if I wasn't getting any leads, of course I'm not making any money, right? So this is why it's like, okay, if I'm not getting leads, you know what? Don't even touch the money part. You got to get some leads first, right? And then if you're not getting any leads, then you're like, that means that you're not getting any traffic. So forget about the leads too. Don't even focus on the leads. So focus on the traffic, okay? Focus on the clicking on the link. And here's the thing. So I didn't know that you can track clicks, right? Or, and maybe you do, maybe you don't, but if you do know about tracking clicks and you're not doing it, shame on you, because you should be doing it, okay? Here's the power of why. I wasn't tracking the clicks, right? First of all, I didn't know. And then all of a sudden, my millionaire mentor say, hey, you know what, Nestor, you should be tracking your clicks. So I was like, okay. I mean, so, he provided, there's many tools out there. He provided one that it was his favorite, and now it has become my favorite. And actually, we share it inside in the training, and we tell you exactly what to do it. And I actually, go through the step-by-step, teaching you how to set it up and how to do every single thing exactly how you should be doing. That's part of the training. So what I started to do is like I started to be like, man, let me concentrate on generating traffic. So what I did is like I wrote a little paper, right, and I put it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right, and I put like the clicks, right, how many people are clicking, and then by leads too, right. So I was like, because here's the thing, every time I posted a picture, every time I posted a status, right? Like, hey, you know what? You want to make money, or you want to do this, or you want to do that, right? I would get disappointed because I didn't get no leads and I didn't get no sales. So I thought it wasn't working. But here's the thing. I don't know if you're in that position. And the reality is that it is working. You just don't know that it's working. And the way that you're gonna know that it's working is if you're measuring your clicks. And here's the thing: some of the companies that you're in might provide a funnel. They might provide a capture page, a landing page. They might provide some sort of sales page. They might provide this link, right? You still want to do it. And how we teach you here in the Elite Marketing Academy is that I teach you how to use this tool where you can still use all that stuff, right? All you gotta do is you just insert it, and it generates a special link for you, and that's the link that you share, right? And then I show you how to, how to go to GoDaddy, and you can buy your own little domain that says, like mine says www.nestornidome.com, right? And I mask it. So instead of sharing this ugly link or sharing my company's link, I actually share my link. So when they click on my link, www.nestornidome.com, guess what? It goes over to here, which it tracks it. It goes ping, somebody clicked it, and then it goes to the company, into the company's landing page, right? And it's very simple. You don't need to know how to code. You don't need to be know any technical stuff. All you gotta do is get your little link, copy it, paste it into this tool, right? You push, boom, you push yes, and then and it gives you a little link, and then you go to that GoDaddy, and I teach you how to do all this stuff too. You go to GoDaddy, you do a subdomain, put the link there, and that's it. And like I said, that's the complication. That's the hard part. Doing it, taking that action. Once you have your link, it's easy. Once you set that up, you don't gotta set it up again. You already did. You already set it up. Now it's time to share, right? So here's what happened, is that I started to do exactly what I was doing all the time, right? Most likely what you're doing right now, but you don't know that it's working. So I started to share things on Instagram and on Facebook and all that stuff. And when I went into my tracker, my click tracker, all of a sudden I was like, wow, people are clicking. People are actually clicking. I haven't gotten I haven't gotten a lead, but guess what? I got clicks, right? And the reason this is what I want you to understand. Okay, if you're liking this information, type yes on the comments. This is what I want you to realize. This is a mindset shift that clicked into me. Okay, this is what I understood. It's a numbers game. Okay, here's the thing. If you go out there and you share, like on Facebook has an algorithm that only about 5% of your friends see your posts, right? There's training on that where you can actually get it higher, but only about 5%, right? So first of all, if you only have 100 friends, that's only 5 people. That's not enough. You got to hide, right? If you only have 1,000, that's about 50, right? Right? Yeah, like about 50 people. So you gotta get those numbers higher. All right, first of all. The Instagram training that I show you, that we have in the Elite Marketing Academy, shows you how to get into the thousands, right? For instance, I got several accounts, but if you go combine them, I have about like more than 50,000 followers on Instagram, all right, combined. And what that does is, like, now imagine 5% to 10% of that 50,000, right? And that's just followers. That's not even counting the actual people that I actually communicated with who didn't follow me back, right? But did click on the link and all that stuff, right? So you just gotta think like that. I mean, of course, 50,000, might think is, oh my gosh, a lot. But look, what's gonna happen is, like, we're gonna teach you. You gotta do little by little, okay? So here's the thing. When you share it, when I was sharing it, I was quitting on that ad prematurely. And what I mean is that I will share it, and like 10 people click on it, or 20 people click on it, and before I would think it wasn't working, so I wouldn't keep going. So what you gotta do, you gotta keep sharing your link, like on Instagram. You gotta put your little picture that is attractive, and then tell people, hey, click on the link, right? So every time you post a picture, create a little story. All right, here's a hint. Create a little story that is talking to your target market. That's another hint, that you're talking to your target market, talking to their pains. Write it down. You're talking to their pains, right? And you're in that solution. You frame it that the solution that they're looking for is on that link that they gotta click on. All right. If you're doing it on Facebook, the same thing. You already have a link. The solution is on the link. Don't worry about what's gonna happen on the next page. Okay. You just worry. Everything you're doing, even when you're doing, paid advertising or free advertising, your mentality is thinking like this, is saying, the solution is on that link. It's in that link. That's your doorstep. So you keep on sharing that link. You keep on sharing that same link, and share it all over the place. And then you're gonna see click, 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 click. And all of a sudden, it's inevitable that if you start to generate a lot of clicks, people are going to put in their email. All right. And that's the next step. So boom. people are starting to put their emails, right? I got really excited when that happened, right? I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm getting generating leads, right? I still remember when I started getting a lead a week or something, and all of a sudden I started getting, a few leads a week, and then all of a sudden, I started getting daily leads, right? And then it was starting to generate, like, it was like an average of 10 to 15 leads, right? And that's when you start to massively increase your sales. Here's a little mathematical thing that you can kind of understand, and this is based on my own personal experience, right? When I got on, when I got on the leaderboards for most member signups, and also for most leads and stuff like that, I start to know, and this is part also from my teams as well that I build in those companies, is that we start to experience a great amount of success when we start to hit that 10 to 15 leads a day. And and that's when we start to kind of like okay, boom, like sales every other day, bah, 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 like sales every other 3 days or something like that, when you hit that 10 to 15. So that's your goal. 10 to 15 leads a day is going to equate to about a sale every 3 days, depending on how good your funnels is, right? Your main goal is to hit that 30 leads a day, right? 30 to 40 leads a day. That is almost where you start to get daily sales, right? 1 to 2 sales a day, right? I'm not guaranteeing that that's what's going to happen. That's what happened to me, and that's what happened to several other people in my team. All right, that's what I wanted you to kind of understand, right? So, because I just explained about traffic, I'm explaining about the leads right now. It's like it has its own little scientific formula, right? If you're liking this information, put a yes, right? If you have any questions, about the traffic part right now, or any part about the lead section right now, write them on the thing. If you scroll down, you can go ahead and write your question down. I'm actually live checking. We're checking on this thing, and we can see your questions. All right. So if you have a question, I'll answer it right now, here and there. Even if you're listening to the recording, you can still put questions. Okay, we'll answer them on the chat. Maybe we won't answer them live, but we will answer them on the chat, of course. But you know what? That's kind of how it becomes, right? So now we're in the leads. Right now we're gonna go into the sales, right? So you start to getting leads. The leads will start coming up, because you gotta understand that behind each email there's a real person, right? With needs, hopes, aspirations, dreams, right? They have a question that they want answered. They want success as well, right? So when they enter their email into your landing page, it's like they raise their hand and say, it's like, yeah, I'm interested in what you got. Let me see if this is what's going to answer my question, right? So this is where you start to tweak, right? You start to tweak. If you're not getting a lot of traffic, then you got to what is it that you're, how are you showing? Are you sharing it enough? And also, what are you saying? Is it, are you, kind of like answer, are you telling people that you're going to answer their question when they click on that link, right? Because that's, like I said, the answer's in the link, right? Okay, the answer's on the link. And so that's when they're gonna go. Where's the answer now when they get into the actual landing page, right? Hopefully you're giving something away for free, like a free training, stuff like that, right? So that way they can be like, wow, I'm gonna get this free training that's gonna teach me what I want to happen, right? So in order for you to start to convert sales, right, you need two things. One, you need this message that I'm gonna tell you right now, and two, you need to follow up. All right, you need to follow up. So the first one is, like I said, the answers in the link, right? But now that they're in the landing page, you start. It's like you're guiding them, right? It's like you're saying, okay, look, if you go through the door, right? The link's the door, right? You open the door. Now you're kind of like in the living room, right? Or like in the front of the store or something. Now you're kind of guiding them to where their answer is, to make sure that you're doing. So that's what you start to do through that video, right? And your landing page, to the thank you page, right? And so you start to think like that. It's like, what is it that they want? What do they want? What answer are they searching for? What is it that they're gonna, what's it gonna help? How is it gonna do that, right? And well, here's the thing. Bless you. The solution, the real solution that is your product, right? The real solution is the product that you're selling, right? When you're giving a freebie away, the free is you're giving value. You're giving value away, right? But it's just kind of like a preview, right? It's like a preview, right? It's like a little taste, right? Like, look here. It's like when you go to Costco or the stores and they're giving away those little tastes, right? And you're like, you taste it to see if that's exactly what they want. That's what you're doing with your with with the thing that you're giving. Either you're giving a free PDF, a free video, or like an audio or something. And what that is just a preview, all right? And it's just like it's kind of like you're gonna give them value, right? When you taste that food, right? When they give you that food in the Costco, it's value, right? You ate it, it tastes good, right? You feel happy, right? You're not gonna be full. If you're hungry, it's not gonna fill you up. But guess what? You're gonna know if you'd be like, wow, that's good. I want more. All right, that's what they're thinking. Okay, that's kind of what they're thinking. So you're gonna give them a little preview of what they want, right? And then if they want more, if they actually want to purchase that food, right? Guess what? Guess what? It's kind of like that's where they go. That's when they're gonna go into the sorry about this, guys. I got a little distracted. They're gonna go into the market, into the refrigerator and buy the food, right? Well, that's exactly what you're doing. Is that if they like what you have, if they see that the solution is actually your product, they're gonna buy. They're just gonna buy. That they're gonna buy without you even thinking about it, without you even having to sell on them, right? That's the beauty of our online marketing. You don't even have to be there. When you set everything correctly, the way we teach you inside the Elite Marketing Academy and some of the trainings that are gonna come in the future, it's like that's what you're doing. This is what the autopilot thing is. And like I said, the hardest part is just setting it up. It's just time consuming. It's just, setting up your landing pages, setting up your videos, recording them, uploading them, do all those stuff. But the great thing is once it's done, guess what? All you're doing is sharing a little link. And if you don't have a lot of money and you have a lot of time, you do free advertising. Like I teach in the Instagram training inside the Elite Marketing Academy, right? You start to share stuff like that, right? And if you have money, guess what? It'll be easier for you because you're gonna be able to just pay for advertising, pay for this traffic to come into you, right? So that's kind of what you want, right? And here's the thing. Now you're saying, okay, of course you're gonna know that not all people buy right at the beginning, right? Not all people buy right at the first time. This is why I said the second step is a following up. You need another tool, you need another autoresponder, stuff like that. That's what I teach you also how to do, how to set up, what we're using, right? And the online marketing 101, which is inside the Elite Marketing Academy. So this is why you want an autoresponder. One is so you can collect the emails, right? And they can go into just one compartment. Two, so I can send them the free gift, right, automatically without you being here, because like us, like Terrence and I, we get leads, traffic, and everything while we're asleep, while we're out and about, right? And so we can't be there like checking our email, be like, oh my gosh, we got another one, we gotta send it, right? No, we're not doing that. We set everything up, right? And then what you're gonna want to be able to do is to send them broadcasts, reminding them, because you don't know what happened. What about if they were really interested in your product, right? And because you got their email, right? But all of a sudden, they're watching the video and the wife calls, right? Or the kids, they gotta go to school because the kid, something happened, God forbid nothing happened, right? Or they got distracted, something happened that they had to shut their computer off. Maybe they were at work, right? And they were like, man, my gosh, I love this. And they shut it down. And all of a sudden they can't remember how to get back to where they found you, right? This is why it's important to follow up with the autoresponders. Because all of a sudden, guess what? The next day they'll receive an email from you and be like, oh my gosh, that's what I wanted. Look at this. Look at this. They just sent me an email. I got an email, right? And maybe maybe they get distracted again. You send them another email, right? You keep on sending emails nonstop until they either buy or they unsubscribe. Right? And when they unsubscribe, don't worry about it. Don't take it personal. It's like if they were like, you know what, I'm hungry. They walk into your restaurant. You show them the menu, right? Or you give them a little taste, and they're like, no, this is not really what I wanted. What are you gonna do? You're gonna cry about it? You gotta be like, no. You say, oh, thank you. Not everybody. When you get those little previews, right? Do you buy every single time? No, of course not. We can't take it personal. So when people come in, it's like they're thinking that that's what they wanted, and then when they got your freebie and all that stuff, then all of a sudden they found out that wasn't what they wanted. That's okay. They unsubscribe. But guess what? Those people who haven't unsubscribed, you keep on reminding them. You keep on reminding them in different ways. Send them value, right? Keep on giving them those tastes, right? Here, taste this. Taste this. Now taste that one. How do you like this one? Hey, you know what? You want more? I got you, right? I got you in my program, right? That's how you do it. Of course, we teach more in detail, and also if you're a cadet in the academy, we have the masterminds that we do every the workshops that we do every Thursdays. That's only for cadets only. And on these workshops, you can actually get on the hangout, right? Like you'll be one of the people in the actual hangout, and you're gonna be able to talk to us, and you're gonna be able to just kind of ask us questions and stuff like that live, right? You're not gonna be chatting, right? You can actually, you don't have to show your face, but if you want to show your face, you can show your face and you can say, hey Nestor, I need help in this specific thing, right? And we'll do our best to be able to do that. And we've had hangouts where we've stayed in there for like 3 hours, 4 hours, helping different people. All right, so when we do on Thursday, we go gung ho. We're talking about workshops for real, right? We stay in there until everybody's like, okay, everybody's good, everybody's good. All right. So here's your homework. Do your homework. Do out there. Go implement, right? And some of the cadets is pretty cool. Like Mohammed. He came back to us and he said, you know what? I implemented what you guys taught me. Not only did I increase my traffic, I got leads as well, right? And he shared it with the group right there. I encourage him to do that, right? But it was such a great feeling to be able to understand that they, to be able to know that they understood that stuff, right? And to be able to know that they're getting success, right? And we have other members as well that they tell us all the time that, the training is great and that they're implementing, right? And of course, like everybody, they get stuck here and there, and that's what the workshops are for, right? If you get stuck, that's what the workshops are for. This is why one of the main reasons why we created the academy is for that specific reason, because we know that sometimes as an entrepreneur, you might not have that mentor, right? You might not have that active upline if you're in a network marketing company or something. You might not have that person to rely on, right? So this is why we created the Elite Marketing Academy. We say, we are, like your coaches on call, your mentors on call, right? You need something, you have somebody to rely on. You have somebody that can say, hey, you know what? Nestor, and Terrence are there for me, right? If the other members as well, right? You're not alone. You're marketing your own business, but you're not alone, right? Okay, and that's kind of what we want. So what I'm gonna do right now, very quickly, we're gonna go ahead and introduce, our co-founder of Elite Marketing Academy, Terrence Freeman. He's gonna share some more great stuff with you guys, and make sure you guys pay attention to this guy. His passion, the way he speaks. I mean, he, this is what you guys want to be able to just strive for, right? That passion that he has. With that, my friends, let me go ahead and go with Terrence. Terrence, if you're ready, buddy, go ahead and take it away. Here we go.
Hey, what's going on, guys? All right. Yeah, I apologize. I am definitely a bit down right now. I'm just so extremely tired. But I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, and quick. And I'm Terrence Freeman again, co-founder with Nesta here, um, doing our Elite Marketing Academy. And
Terrence, I think we can still hear. I think you have a video on, and we can hear in the background.
a video. Oh, you know what? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. All right.
Oh, I think he shot. I think he pushed the wrong button. Hey, you know what? That's just to show that you don't need to know to be technical wise, right? In order for you guys to be able to know to do this, right? Here's one of the things when as Terrence is coming back, we're all humans, no matter if somebody has made $1 million, $2 million, $1 billion, people are still people. You know what I'm talking about? So Terrence back. I hope I think you clicked the wrong button right there, Terrence. It's okay, man. You
All
good
right.
now?
What's up, guys? Yeah, I just because I had the original site on the other tab. Yeah. So
Yeah,
again,
that's what I figured, man. Don't worry about it.
co-founder of Elite Marketing Academy, and guys, I apologize. I'm just like super tired. I've been like on a cray last 2 days. And but Nesta definitely has gave a lot of meat and potatoes and exactly what it is we're doing here. To just give you a quick rundown, like at the end of the day, we all want to make more money. Like bottom line is we all want to make more money, and regardless of the circumstance, it's yeah, we can do that, and me and Nesta figured out ways that that are more important than just like building the money for oneself when you can actually do it in a group. And that's one of the reasons why this whole platform originally started. And um, having what we have in the back end now, that's going to help you guys even evolve into the next level, into your branding, into your marketing, is something that needs to be taken serious. Because again, it's all about how much money one wants to make. And me personally, I want to help people. And if I can help 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 people make $10,000 a month, then there's your answer, right? So you gotta think longevity. You gotta think it like, this is the purpose of why um, Elite Marketing Academy is doing what it's doing, and we're just getting started. Again, like, I mean, the vision that I shared even in the beginning in the first hangout. I said that there's going to be a team of people. There's going to be a media company, and I don't joke when I talk about that. You know what I'm saying? And um, the main purpose is to understand that we learn as we continue executing, right? As we continue doing our execution, is that you know we learn. A lot of people just don't want to execute. So it's that people go midway and then they stop. So Elite Marketing Academy is the midway point. It's that point where we're going to help you, where we're going to shape you up, where we're going to get you into that mindset of evolving into seeing that who is more important than the product that you're holding in your hand or whatever else that digital product, email. It could be an ebook. At the end of the day, I mean, everyone knows the biggest brand is you. So if you're stuck at that midpoint, Elite Marketing Academy is that's the purpose of it. You know, from the newbie to that midpoint. Okay, because if you're in the midpoint already and you know what to do, you're just not executing. You know, but if you're a newbie, then we're going to help you. We're going to help you through the process, through the steps, through the trainings, right? But if you in the midway point already, if you're in a business right now, you're in an Elite Marketing Academy right now, and you're stuck, it's not the business. It's not the business. It's you. And maybe you might need something or some platform to help you realize that it's you. And that what is Elite Marketing Academy is for. Because at the end of the day, I understand one thing. Look, I work in advertising, and advertising says it best. Psychologically, we sell to people. Psychologically, we sell to people. We blow it up in their faces. Why? Because it moves them. It moves. And guys, I'm not. This is from some top guy in the agency I work at, and this guy's serious with that. Like this, like you know what I'm saying? Like if you're doing any type of marketing right now, any type of marketing, your main focus right now is not to be who you're not. Not to be that who you're not. Like it's impossible. Like I don't even know what that feels like. Like that's why it's hard for me to it like stutters out my mouth a bit because it's like yo what like I can't even do that. Like I am who I am, and people who know me know me. Like I've never, and ever since my dad died, seriously, I think since the age of 9, 10 years old is when I just started being me. You know, when my dad was around, I was doing stuff for my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like I don't know if some of you guys been there, but but when my dad passed away, I started to, I had to become a man at a younger age than the average, kid who has a dad. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, you should, you gotta do it, right? You gotta do what you gotta do, and it's like, yo, man, it's like when I know I'm a bit all over the place. Again, I am tired. Like my mind is like scattered, battered right now. I even hit up Nesta. I said, dude, I am super tired. It was just super busy today, and then getting arranged, stuff together for this gathering that we had earlier today. So it was just cray. But um, I hope I'm making some sense. And again, I am, I'm not passionate for me. I'm passionate for you guys. It's my passion has already been executed. In other words, like I don't do this stuff for the sake of me or even for the sake of money anymore. Like I just do it because at the end of the day, it's the longevity that I want out of this thing. If I want to be selfish, then say then that's a good selfish right there. Because it's the longevity of this thing I want. I said I need, I want. You know what I'm saying? And some of you guys who are doing your marketing, doing your who are here, again, I say it all the time. You guys are here for a reason. There's a reason why you guys are here. And some of you guys are not executing that. But I can't help you. I'm saying I cannot help you if you're not going to execute. I can't. Nesta, if he wants to help you and drown himself in that, then he might want to do that. But I'm not going to do that. I can't help you if you're not willing to execute while you're in the group. And I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm gonna be straightforward because at the end of the day, guys, if it's not important to you, then you know what to do. Because like I say it all the time, I always weed out the ones that don't need to be here. And I'm gonna say it again. Look, there's a reason why Nesta and I do this, and it's not just because we want oh my God, this is something that no, dudes. Me and Nesta have been doing this for Nesta longer than I have. I mean, Nesta's been more more of an entrepreneur more than me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he knows what it takes, and I know what it takes. You know what I'm saying? And I understand one thing is that if the team is not executing, if there's some individuals who are not executing in the team, you weed them out, or they're gonna weed themselves out. And guys, at the end of the day, you're here for a reason. You're here for a reason, and some of you guys are not executing. And I just again, a new marketing academy is like I said, it's gonna be a lot bigger and a lot more. What's the word? Extravagant in the sense of social media in that sense. Not extravagant with diamonds and chandeliers and all that. No, no, I'm talking online, baby, and that's what's about for me, and that's my main focus, and that's the focus of me helping people. If you wanna get whatever it is that you're doing right now, get it out there right now. We got strategies, we got a platform that's gonna help you do that. If you wanna um, get your own self, your book, your real estate company, your dentistry, your doctorate, your we have a platform that's going to help you do that. And it's actually a brand new platform. And at the end of the day, guys, look, you guys who are, again, I'm just going to say it again, and I emphasize it, you guys are here for a reason. I know Nestor shouted you guys out who just came in, and congratulations to you guys who are here now. But I'm gonna ask you guys a question, and you guys are watching this little recording. Are you here just to sit, or are you gonna execute? You got two type of people in the world, man. Two types. You got two types. You got the ones who go out and devour, right? To be bold, or you got the ones who just end up being devoured by the ones doing the devouring. So I don't know what side you want to be on, but here at Elite Marketing Academy, we're lions. We're not sheep here, and at the end of the day, guys, it's up to you if you're gonna execute. I can't help you. Master can't help you if you're not gonna execute. I'm serious. I mean, I don't know how more serious I can be, and when you have to workshop Thursday, then you understand why you should be and why it's so important. Because again, guys, I mean, it is your business. I mean, it's all about the elevation of the process, right? Like everything we all know, it's a process. And one thing I learned today was, you know, that even like, brought me back memories from back in '09 and 2010 when I was doing the MLM and just being cray with it, right? And this one, and the video guy I think it was a Guy V video, and um, he says, fake it till you make it. And I remember even back then, I remember being at my first event and leaders saying that, fake it till you make it, fake it till you make it, right? And it's like, how many people do you see that do that, right? Like say who they are and they're not that yet, or they're not, and a lot of, some of you guys might be there right now, and a lot of people fall into that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just letting you guys know that, look, at the end of the day, it's about you learn it, you do it, and then you yourself, you teach it. Just like Nestor decided to do this, he decided to open up this academy, right? He learned it, learned what he learned. He was doing it, still doing it, and now he's teaching it. So, to keep it short and sweet, that's what I got for you guys tonight. Just make sure that you guys are here Thursday night for the workshop. That's going to be more important, and I will definitely be more lively for sure. But uh, I just want to say that it's just very, very important that you guys realize um, where it is that you guys want to go right now. Where it is that you want to be at within the next 6 to 9 months right now. Not even 3 to 6, 6 to 9. And, we'll take it from there. And again, me and Nessa are here to help all of you guys. You guys got to, again, execute. Execute. We're reaching out to everyone, each and every one of you guys who chat and finding out, what it is you guys need help in. And at the end of the day, it can't happen if we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't execute or reach out or let us know what's the situation, or you're just there to sit around, or maybe you're there to spy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But go ahead, Ness, man. The floor is yours, my brother.
All right, guys. Let me see if I am still on mute. I don't believe I'm on mute anymore. But hey, thank you, Terrence. One of the things that I want to repeat to you guys again, something that Terrence said, and he emphasized it, is you taking action, right? You implementing these things. That there's no way that we can help you if you are not, right? There's no way that we can help you if you're not reaching out. Okay, there's only certain things that we can do for you guys, right? One of the things that I know, who said this? I forgot exactly who said this, but they always said this. They say, you know what? The only, books and webinars and training can do so much for you guys, right? Can do so much for you. Uh, but at the end of the day, is you're the one who has to take the action, right? And here's the thing: it's kind of like this is a very cool way to compare it. Is if you want to be healthy, no, you cannot pay anybody, no matter how much money you will want to pay somebody, that nobody could do your push-ups for you. Nobody could do your bicep, your weightlifting for you. Nobody can do the running for you. Nobody can eat healthy for you. All right. So no matter what you do, nobody can do those type of actions, right? It's the same thing here. Is that you're gonna have to go out there and implement and take the action and learn these things. But here's one of the one thing I will leave you with. All right, is that yeah, nobody can come in and do the training for you and learn the things. But here's one thing that I want you to think about, okay? And it comes it has to do with the freedom that you're desiring, okay? Nobody goes into business thinking, oh, I want to go into business because I want to work so hard and work 70 hours a week, right? People go into business because they want money, and the reason they want money is because they want to travel, they want to help somebody, they want to help their family, right? They want freedom, okay? The great thing about the way that we're teaching you, and what I love about online marketing, is that yes, you're gonna have to show up. You're gonna have to go through the training yourself. You're gonna have to take that action and the things that we're teaching you. But like I said at the beginning of the webinar, when you have everything set up, guess what? Things will start to run on autopilot. Okay, not 100%. You're still gonna have to check things out. But here's the thing: you might have to spend, let's say, a week, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks even, because maybe you're learning and setting everything up, making sure everything's working properly, right? Maybe, but just think about it: a week or 2 weeks or even 3 weeks of action to set everything up. But then after that, right, working long hours, all these stuff. But then after those weeks, after that first week or whatever, whenever you're done, guess what? Guess what? After you're done, you can relax a little bit. And only this is why, like Terrence and I, we only work on online business maybe like an hour, 2 hours a day or something. And the only reason that we're doing that is because we're just kind of checking things out, responding to people, right? Chatting with people who have questions or something like that, right? And that's the great thing. This is why, like yesterday, I went to the beach, right? I went to the beach, and emails were still coming in. People were still, we're still, joining, Elite Marketing Academy, right? Things were still happening, right? Sales were still coming in, money was still being made, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like, even if I wasn't there or not, because I took the time to set things up, all right? And so now I only got to spend a few hours a day, and I teach you how to set up a lot of stuff and how to even, like, for instance, for some of the stuff that you don't know, you can schedule things out. You can schedule things out. Like, you can sit down let's say for a day on Sunday and schedule your whole week out. Post pictures, videos, all this stuff, blog posts. You can schedule it out. Take a whole full day, schedule everything out, and then go on vacation. And when you go on vacation, all that stuff is being posted for you. The ads are being done. Money's coming in. Leads are coming. Traffic's going, right? And you only did 1 day of work. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Right now, we actually, we're taking a little bit more action, because we're creating the membership side. We're creating all these things, right? Like this new webinar that you're seeing right here. We had to take action and create it, right? So we're doing all these things, but what keeps me going is saying, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm working hard right now, right? Like, when I do stay home, I'm working 5 hours, 6 hours to create all this stuff, knowing that, hey, you know what? Once I'm done, it's done, right? So once we finish a membership site, it's done. Once we finish a training session, it's done, right? It's like, now it's like, let's reap the rewards, right? It's like the farmer, right? It's putting the seeds out there, watering it, and then it's done. Once the harvest comes, pick it, boom, ready to eat, right? That's what we're talking about, right? And one of the main points of what I was talking about is that there are certain things that you can pay somebody else to do it, that you can purchase a program to do it for you, that you can, go out there and have something or someone do it for you, okay? It's like you might not be able to pay anybody to do those push-ups for you, but you can have a program to post those pictures for you on Instagram or something like that, or on Twitter. All right, so those things can be done. Your freedom is very close. You just gotta be part of the Elite Marketing Academy. Get in contact with us. Take some action right now. Start taking action, very heavy action, and that freedom is coming. That freedom is very near. It's very close. With that, my friends, thank you so much. I don't know if Terrence wants to say a couple of last words. If not, we're going to go ahead and close it up. You want to say something, Terrence?
No, you guys have a wonderful night, and looking forward to seeing you guys Thursday night in the workshop.
Woo! Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the workshop. Also, make sure that you come back next week. We're going to have some more incredible training for you. And remember, if you haven't done it yet, and if you're listening to the recording, post your questions down there, and also hit those buttons up there with the for the Facebook, the Twitter, the G Plus, and in the LinkedIn. Make sure that you share this. You share with they're gonna like you for it. They're gonna be like, thank you for sharing this information with me. I gotta thank you. So go ahead and do that. With that, my friends, thank you so much. We'll see you on the Thursday night workshop, and we'll also see you next week at the same time every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. All right. Woo, with that, I'm excited. Gotta get to work. We're gonna go out there and help some cadets out, and we're gonna hit success and hit that freedom. Bye, guys. Bye for now.